Today we are going on an excursion to the Phi Phi Islands. The distinctive feature of this excursion is that it will take place on a large ship. The tour starts at the Rasada Pier, where we are brought from the hotel, and here we check in, get on the boat and go. The ship we will be traveling on is very similar to the same ferries that run between Phuket and Phi Phi Don, with the only difference being that ours will be slightly smaller, single deck. The main large cabin has rows of cushioned chairs, a TV, and a small mini bar where you can buy chips or drinks. Coffee and tea are complimentary here throughout. Throughout the trip, on the upper deck, or more correctly it would be correct to say, on the roof, there is a seating area. Unfortunately, there is no shade here, so sunscreen is a must. But here you can take great pictures. The ship is not small and goes quite slowly, so the number of stops on this excursion is small, but the travel time is quite long. Our first stop was in 25 minutes near Khai Island. We can't get close to the shore, so we are transferred to small local longtail boats, and it is on them that we are taken to the island. Here we spend the next hour. Khai Island is one of 3 islands with the common name of Khai. It is a small piece of land, literally a couple of 100 meters in diameter, with a large beach and beach restaurant area. Everything you need for a good vacation is sold here, from chips, drinks, seafood, which will be cooked here with you, to beachwear and souvenirs. You can rent a sun lounger for a fee. Lovers of beautiful photography will also find a place for themselves here. On one side of the island there are beautiful rocks, among which you can get great pictures. Of the activities on Khai Island, there are jet ski rentals and a local tattoo parlor where they paint with henna. After an hour of rest, we board the boat again and sail to our ship. The next transfer was not long, about 10 to 15 minutes. We arrive at the island of Yao Yai. Here we are scheduled for snorkeling. Masks and fins are on board, life jackets too, of course, so we put on our gear and jump into the water to see the local underwater sights. And right after such activity we had lunch right on board. For lunch we had rice, pasta, more pasta, boiled vegetables, fish fillet, chicken fillet, fruit for dessert, and tea and coffee. Well, our way lies further on to the islands of Phi Phi archipelago. The journey time to the archipelago is just over an hour, so there is even time to relax after a hearty lunch. The first island we visit is the island of Phi Phi Leh. Unfortunately, due to the size of the boat, we can't go into Maya Bay itself, where some episodes of the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio were filmed, so we stopped nearby just to have a look and take photos. Next, we sail around the island and stop at the famous Viking Cave, where locals collect the nests of sea swifts. These nests are then used in Thai folk medicine, and even in the national Thai cuisine. Then we drive to the largest island of the archipelago, Phi Phi Don Island. Tonsai Cove, where we dock, is the main gateway to the island. It is from here that ferries to Phuket and Krabi depart. Entrance to the island is paid and costs 20 baht. This amount is not included in the price of the tour, so when you leave the pier, prepare 20 baht for the entrance ticket. Phi Phi Don Island is known as probably one of the most party places in Thailand. This is where we will spend the next hour and a half. A huge number of bars, restaurants, stores, and small markets will not let shopping and cultural lovers get bored. Well, those who are interested in beach vacation go to the opposite side, in the bay Lodalam. Lodalam Beach is also quite famous. It is here in the dark that the famous fire shows and discos take place, but during the day, it is an ordinary beach. However, you can swim here only at high tide. At low tide, the water goes quite far, almost to the beginning of the bay, and it is absolutely unreal to swim at this time. From entertainment, there are renting plastic kayaks, a bunch of restaurants, and perhaps everything. And around 3 in the afternoon, we get back to our ship and pull out back to Phuket Island. This excursion is quite different from the usual excursions. First of all, it takes place on a large ship, but don't confuse this with a ferry. A ferry tour is a bit different. In this case, the boat also goes slowly, so there aren't as many places to visit and we simply can't go to many of the islands. But this option is good for those who want a measured vacation and, for example, for pregnant women to whom speedboat is contraindicated. In any case, the choice is yours, and we will see you on the next excursion.